What is going on, guys? This is Michael Williams from Cartoon Universe, and today we actually have a leaked preview of Steven Universe, the upcoming Steven Universe episode 3 Gems and a Baby, which is going to be airing this Thursday, December 1st. We just cannot avoid the leaks. It just keeps happening. But we have a leaked 2-minute clip and also some images, and as well as a new promo. So we have a lot to discuss. It's kind of confusing actually about how this arc is actually going to play out. I'm here with Haley, by the way.
Hello.
It starts off with a new opening. It's actually like winter and it's snowing. There's like a snowman on the temple hand for the title card, and it's a flashback episode. We already knew that, and as all flashback episodes start, it starts in the present day. And there's like a big winter storm and all the gems, and Steven and Greg, they're just sitting by a fire, and they're reminiscing about the last big snowstorm that they had. And this is going to go back to when Steven was a baby. And of course, Greg has to start every flashback with a song, as was established. I think it was the last flashback episode. But now we know what the song I Can Never Be Ready, I think it was called. We know what that is. It's actually not a duet. It seemed like it was a duet when we heard it at New York Comic Con, when he was singing it with Rebecca Sugar, but it's actually just Greg, so we're not actually going to see any pre-baby Steven. We're not going to actually see Rose turn into Steven, so you know that's confirmation there. So going to the images, we actually see Greg, be doing his little dad stuff, and also the gems just kind of enjoying their time with baby Steven, and it looks like they're in Vidalia's house, if I'm correct.
Yes, they said, actually, yeah, Vidalia's away. In the clip, it said that she was away with her family for the holidays or something, so the house is free and he gets to use it.
Perfect, as in classic Greg fashion. But what's really interesting is in the new promo that we got, apparently the gems steal the van and Steven. So I'm very curious as to what you think about this, Haley.
Well, yeah, I have no idea why they would do that. And I can't believe the promo actually went out and said that directly, because it didn't say they stole Steven, but it indirectly did by saying they stole the van. And then we got to later see, I believe we got to see Steven later in the van, or yeah, we did. And then in these pictures too, we can even get more like from that, like Greg went out to get them, and everything looks like it turns out okay in the end. But the question is, why would they do this?
Yeah, it's really weird. We can see like in one of the images, Greg is like seems kind of irritated about something. I'm not really sure why. I don't know if, since Steven's still a baby and this is kind of new territory for everyone, it looks like this is going to result in the gems for some reason thinking Greg can't take care of Steven. Not sure why that would be. I guess just because he's a human, perhaps. Because I think Greg mostly has his stuff together by this point as an adult, more or less. So I'm not sure why they would just kind of up and leave with Steven with his own van, which is just straight up robbery, by the way, let alone kidnapping. What's a nice little interesting detail is that Amethyst is wearing the same outfit that she wore in the extended intro, but now I actually just realized that outfit's actually not the same exact outfit as season 1. You can see like there's 2 black straps, sort of like a tank top that she's wearing, but in season 1, one of them's like covered. So that's pretty interesting. So I guess she got poofed between the intro and season 1 sometimes. Just Amethyst looks like by far she's the one that gets poofed the most.
Oh yeah, she definitely says that herself. She's like, oh, well, I'm scrappy. So I guess we can expect that from her. A cool little detail that I also noticed, was shown in the promo and then also some of the images, is that the gems brought some presents for them. Although, like, why are they, if they were being so nice, why were they all of a sudden wanting to steal Steven or take him? And we see in an image that it looks like they kind of did open the presents. I'm not sure if that, because Amethyst brought a present that was wrapped with a purple bow, and then we see this this blue block in one of them. I'm not sure if that was her present.
Mm-hmm.
And then the green present, I think, was pearls. It looks like it was a book. I don't know if we've seen that or anything, what that had to do with anything.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was cute.
Yeah, it's really weird, especially for like Garnet, because like I could see Amethyst taking Steven in the van. I could kind of see Pearl doing it because of her obsession with Rose at the time, and maybe she just decided to act irrationally. So I could see that, but for Garnet, that doesn't seem like something she would do, which is very confusing. So I feel like there's a legitimate reason for why they did that. Maybe they weren't going to steal the van permanently. Maybe they just took, quote unquote, borrowed it without permission. And they wanted to see something with Steven and his powers or something by chance.
Yeah, because like in the promo, it was like Steven's gem is glowing, like you get to see that.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if they're just maybe trying to activate his powers early, maybe. Yeah, with Garnet being there, like anything that Pearl would try to do that would be stupid, like to do anything with Rose. Like I don't see Garnet allowing that to happen, but yet here it is. So Steven's gem does glow, but I'm guessing the shield does not form or anything like that. It just glows, maybe because he gets really happy or something. So yeah, I wonder what that will lead to. Anything?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the first time he ever summoned his shield was in Gem Glow. And I'm pretty sure the gems were surprised about that.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, your mother's shield. Yeah, so I don't think they entirely expected the shield for some reason.
Yeah, that's curious. I don't know if that means like maybe he had a different weapon of some sorts when his gem was glowing as a baby, or that he just couldn't produce a weapon. I'm not actually sure because they didn't know what the rules were gonna be here with Steven since he's a completely new being. So they didn't really have anything to go off of. So it wouldn't make sense that they would be surprised that he actually did have the same shield as Rose.
Very true.
And another thing, I think this episode might be a kind of somber episode for Pearl based on her reaction, because she kind of like stepped away to like make tea, which is like probably indicating like, oh, it's story time, but like she seemed kind of like not sad because she was like smiling, but kind of like somber, just kind of like something happened during here, or she was feeling a certain type of way during this period because it's only been a few months since Rose died. So I feel like this could be leading towards some pretty feely moments in this episode.
Yeah, I can't imagine how it feels to be Pearl at this point in time. She just lost Rose, who she knew for so long.
Yeah, and one of the images, curious enough, so we see Greg kind of looks like he got back to his van somehow. He has a poncho on, so he probably went through the snowstorm and found Steven and the gems in the van. And Pearl and Amethyst look like disappointed about something, like they're almost ashamed that they stole the van and by extension Steven. So I have no idea what could have happened here because Greg doesn't look that pissed. He just kind of looks like, what do you got? What's what is this? So I'm not really sure what their reasoning could be.
I guess he just immediately or pretty quickly forgives them for their little stupid mistake, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I don't
weird.
either.
But we'll find out in a few days.
Yes.
I don't think I have anything else for this little clip. Do you have anything you want to add?
No, that pretty much covers it. It just looks like it's going to be an amazing episode. The clip got me so excited to see the rest of the episode, so I'm definitely ready for this, I should say.
Well, I guess that pretty much covers it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I've been Michael Williams, joined with Haley. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. And special shout out, as always, to our amazing patrons. If you want to help support the channel, we're very close to our next goal, which will allow us to start interviewing people in the animation industry and voice actors and stuff like that. So, make sure you check out the page. Go check it out. See if you want to support it. But anyways, guys, I've been Michael Williams. You've been watching Cartoon Universe, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.
Bye.